before we leave, before we go to the gimmicks, what has happened in WWE this week? There are two big things we want to talk about, Bob. First and foremost, the Judgment Day. Chaos happening in the Judgment Day. What's going on there?
Well, just on Raw, Liv Morgan and Dominik Mysterio cut a backstage promo, which I thought was excellent. And just for Dominik Mysterio, I think we've even argued about Dominik Mysterio's potential on this show. And I think he can be a big star. And I thought his promo on Raw really showed that. And then, of course, though, he gets booked like a clown. 5 minutes later, he's supposed to face Damian Priest, and the whole Judgment Day attacks from behind. And then Dominik Mysterio's get his ass kicked all around the ring. And if we were going to do a prediction show for Bash in Berlin, which we'll be doing next week, I'm going to give away my prediction for this one right away, right now. I think Rhea Ripley's pinning Dominik Mysterio in that match. So that's how I think that's going. So, but my question to you is, even with that, I think he can withstand getting pinned by Rhea Ripley. Mike, just a quick question to you. Do you think that, your opinion on Dominik Mysterio, do you think he could be anything more than a mid-carder? Is that his top level to you? Because he's got the mustache. He looks like a goof now.
He looks
but
great.
I think
the character's great.
Yeah,
I've always been worried about the wrestler.
Yeah, he's not his dad in the ring.
I've always been worried about the wrestler. The character work.
Yeah, the character work is exceptional. He's not nearly as great as his dad in the ring. He doesn't have the Rey Mysterio quickness in the ring.
And again, the Miz was world champion.
Yeah.
So you never know.
I think Dom can be more entertaining than the Miz. But just overall, we had to talk about the storyline, even if it's just for a minute, because they're building towards this epic house show match, mixed tag team match at Bash in Berlin that we're going to be talking about next week for a lot longer than this. But I just wanted to bring it up here.
I do love the Rhea Ripley pinning Mysterio. That's a great pick.
We're going to be talking. We'll talk about that in detail when we do the predictions next week. I think even more, but that's how I think it's going to end, because I think that would be hilarious. I think that would be absolutely perfect.
I'm sure Triple H will be checking Twitter in Gorilla during that moment, definitely. But before we leave, it's still real to me, damn it.
Yeah, okay. This is an interesting one. Chad Gable will be facing Uncle Howdy on Raw, not at Bash in Berlin, on Raw, which is weird. It's just throwing away a Raw about an hour away from me in Providence. They're going to be having a singles match on Monday night. Uncle Howdy versus
you going to be there?
Chad Gable. No, I'm going to be covering and working like an asshole, like always. But I should go. But maybe I'll go. Maybe I will go. No, I won't. But anyways,
for a media pass. I'm telling you, ask for a media pass. You get it for free.
I'll try. I don't think that Sportskeeda is. Well, hang on. Let me focus on my It's Still Real to Me. Goddammit. Anyway, so Chad Gable was on Chris Van Vliet's Inside Podcast, and he just gave a quick comment about how important it was to take the Sister Abigail, because he mentioned that Bray Wyatt was basically one of his mentors. He really looked up to him, and he wanted to put a little stank on it, was his word, to pay tribute to Bray Wyatt. And I thought he did that this past Monday night on Raw. Bo Dallas hit an unbelievable Sister Abigail. Chad Gable somehow it was head on the mat, legs straight in the air. I don't know how the hell he sold it like that. It looked like he died. So I'm just really looking forward to this match, because I think Chad Gable is going to make Bo Dallas like a star. I think he's going to make him look, because Chad Gable, for everything I wanted to be Intercontinental Champion, his real gift is selling. Yeah. His real gift is getting his ass kicked and making the guy across from him look like $1 million. And that's why WWE just signed him for 5 years or whatever they did, because he's really extraordinary. He's an extraordinary talent that probably will never win a major title, which is fine. But I think that this will be the main event of Raw, and I think this will be really special. If you were a Bray Wyatt fan like me and myself, I was, even with all his flaws, I thought Bray Wyatt, when it connected, it was special. And I think they have a chance to do that with the Wyatt Six. And I'm just really excited about this match. And it means a ton to Chad Gable. I just wanted to point that out. It's this isn't some storyline that he's just thrown in. He's unbelievably invested in this. So I think this is going to be a real success for Uncle Howdy on Raw. Start to really get everyone invested in that character, other than just mysterious faction. Let's actually learn about Uncle Howdy and what he can do.
Let's have a match. I'm excited for an actual match. That'd be nice. I'd make less smoke machine, more match. That's what wrestling is all about.